And we return in Arcanium. Welcome back, everybody. We are probably gonna go to this loot cache here. And then we need to plan a route. I was looking at it just before I hit record here, and there's not really many good paths to go to our goal. I think we should pass by the towns, obviously. Why not? It's kind of weird that they placed them next to each other, and the same over here. Why did you get an oak shield? Why not a feather shield or a daisy shield? I don't know, Shinso. We get the enchanted familiar. It has promote. Oh, that may be useful because it has pretty high HP. One thing I've noted about minions with promote is if they have low HP, because you don't add the HP together with the one you are placing on top of, you might go down in HP. So what you would want on a promote minion is high health, even with zero. Even a minion with zero attack but really high health and promote would be super interesting, because you could play a high attack minion first, and maybe even promote onto that, and just as it's about to die, you'll play another promote minion with high health on top of that, restoring, basically healing it. So that's something that could be really cool. And this is a good one. Ability, Tail Lash. Oh, just another Tail Lash. And an Ox Charge. Apply 1 week. Deal 8 damage per AP spent. Interesting. Per AP spent this round, or does this mean that when you play it and if you have 5 AP, does he just burn all of it? I wonder what that means. Volt Strike then, deal 6 damage, deal double damage if you use dash this turn. Okay. I don't see myself using any of these right now, unfortunately. So maybe the Ox Charge. Let's have a look at it. Does it do green damage? It does green damage, so that's a hard no. Close and come in. Items, Potion of Purging Out, Enchanted Familiar with Promote into the thing. Good. Then, to get to the towns, it's either these 2 battles or these 2 battles. But these 2 battles here come with an Oracle, which is always great. Oracles are some of the best nodes. And that's because whenever you get to the boss, you get to upgrade for every corruption you haven't used, but you also get an extra enemy. So if you just go to a... Now I forgot what the name of the tile was, but then you get an upgrade without and take away an enemy from the super elite fight, which is great. The Oracle. Sprite Incanter. Bernie, 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 this is our journey. We chant and rant, and when we can, we set you on fire. Okay. Alright. Making me shout into the microphone. We can do a Juggernaut Strike. Living Torch. Shall 2 ablaze cards into the target's deck. And this is a pheromone spray applying leech. Okay. This is a blocker. But I think I will take the Juggernaut Strike. And then put out... Well, we need to burn some actions, so Reptarian Spawn it is here. Good. Then over here, now we have a line attack finally, which is kind of cool. We haven't had that. And a Coup de Gras. Is this... Oh, he gets power every turn. I wonder why they made it like this. Like, this is so... Basically what this means is you could have just given him 50% more damage overall and just hard-coded that into his cards. This ability is basically useless. Like, if you had just adjusted his damage cards. I'm not sure if there's another... Maybe I'm wrong because of some other factor, but I don't get it. It gains regeneration when a minion dies, and same here, Synaptic Bond. Okay. Well, the lunge... That will save the actions for a big combo turn. Oh, should we... I've even forgot to spend the restoration potion in the previous combat, but we have full health, so it doesn't matter. And there we go. End turn. Good stuff. Fire Wrath Potion. Oh, right, I remember this guy. He's the one who does that really high attack, the Fire Wrath Potion. And again, I know that's because of the power, but you could have just hard-coded it in that it deals 15 damage, which I think is what it does without the Wrath of Umbra bonus. So, yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. We definitely want to move around a bit so we can spawn this Shotkeeper somewhere. Oh, I could have moved last turn, but I didn't because I thought we were rooted. Yeah, we can move without barrel rolling. Duh. But what are we doing? Who are we hitting with Coup de Grace and Whirlwind? Probably the center is the better one to go for. And the Pulverize will help. Oh, we've got a little Spiderling in the middle. Damn it. Yeah, that's actually not a good... except for the Dagger Throw. The Dagger Throw could just take it out. But then we don't get the vulnerable with the Coup de Grace and Whirlwind. Can we even get the Whirlwind bonus? We have to spend one attack on this one, and then we have a Tail Lash and a Dagger Throw. That's 2. And that's it. Yep. So we are not getting the Whirlwind bonus. What are we doing then? Well, we are probably definitely going for the Sacred Bulwark this turn. That's one thing. Guess we spend the Pulverize here. Barrel Rollover. Tail Dash. Shotkeeper? Oh, because this is a lop, so that didn't affect the Fire Wrath Potion. That's fine. And this is also a lop. So all the enemies we have kind of do lop, which is cool. We forgot to do the Dagger Throw first. Damn it. I kind of don't want to do anything with her, because it feels like these are some of her best cards, and they are not being comboed with. That makes them not very good. But then she's just wasting actions if she's doing nothing. So I think the right call is to just do it. And now her ultimate is ready, so we should have done that before we played the combo card. Misplays are being made. We will wait with the Unraveling Winds until it has been bolstered, and we will leave it at that for now. Alright, Enveloping Winds then, and another Tail Dash. Footed. Our Reptarian Spawn here will die if we don't help him. But maybe... No, I will, because I'm gonna make a Reptarian army this turn. Am I? When we also have the Gargant? Maybe we won't. Now we're taking no damage. I want the Gargant over here, unfortunately, which means But this was the only way to do it, spending 2 AP. Oh, I forgot about the Blade Storm again. Should have done that. We'll save it another turn, I guess. And speaking of turns, we are ending this one. $20 damage now, yeah. With the Wrath of Umbra boosting it, that's pretty intense, gotta say. And they also heal when they hit us because of this leech buff that they are applying with the pheromone spray. Something that I continually forget to take into account. But it's probably not a big deal. Two pounces. Oh, but we draw cards when we pounce, so that's perfect. Oh, and here's a minion. Overkilling on this guy isn't super good though, so why would I don't want to do the pounds in here. Well, 20 damage is kind of rough. Can I? Here's a thought. Barrel roll. Blade Fury. There. Then who are we focusing on with Milady? I think the center one. Yes. Okay, do we know what's in her deck? Oh, we do. Oh, a cheap shot. Perfect. So do that. Then the Blade Storm. Oh, yeah, I was going to do another Blade Storm, but this is already lethal, so... So we're not taking the 12 here. We can go back with Ragnarok and play the Tail Lash here. Rush on yourself just to get some healing, or some shielding, I mean. And Provoke just to draw a card. And then the Bulwark, sure. Now I kind of want to see. I've never really kept an eye on it. Now the Reptarian Spawn gains health. It looks like when you play shielding on it. I need to see if that sticks around. So now it's at 8. And let's end turn. Does it stay? Oh, the shield here is still around, of course. Your turn. The shield goes away from Shinzo, and the shield goes away from the Reptarian Spawn. Okay. That's kind of confusing, because it looks like we are healing it. So I'm hoping that at some point they add like a little shield icon next to a minion saying it can have shield separated from its health. How many do we need to kill? We need to kill you and you. These guys are remarkably good at staying alive though. Well, that's just until Milady gets her hands on them, and she can kill this guy now for sure. Easy. It's just a question of how do we do it. This is way overkill. This one really does 9 damage on its own. Oh, it's because of the power. She's got the power. Ooh. Oh, the Whirlwind does 1 damage to a little. It has 15 minus 5, so 9 is 1 short. And that kind of sucks. What do we do then? Do we have other area attacks? No. Pulverize. Yeah. Okay, so hold on. I want Milady to get over here, but maybe we don't need to. And I want her to get into the center zone. I think we'll do it like this. Oh, then Shinzo goes right. Place the pulverize. Then Shinzo goes right. Then she does the whirlwind. Now he's dead. Ooh, an attack command here. Do we have lethal if I move Milady over? Yes. Bladestorm, Bladestorm. Also tons of money for just all the multi-strikes. So now we have a problem. She can't attack anymore, but she does have a Bladestorm. Let's see if this works. Do we get money? We have 480 gold. No. Okay. That would have been nice, but also kind of weird. Can't heal anyone, so we just end turn. Good fight. Continue. Ability. We get the upgraded Shield Bash and an upgraded Sacred Bulwark and a Feint. Draw one card and an extra card if you used Dash this turn. Dang it. We don't need that. Although I kind of like this card more than... This is actually just a good card. A 0 cost, draw one card, means that you can... It will take up one of the 12 spots, but because it's a card with no cost and you get a draw, you basically... It doesn't take up a card draw. I hope that makes sense. So you could take out like a Blade Flurry, and add in that and the deck would just operate exactly the same, except we would have effectively 11 cards, and no, they're not a double Blade Flurry. I'm saying Blade Flurry because I think that's our worst card here. It could also be the Fleet-Footed, since they kind of feel the same role, but then we would spare the 2 actions, which is kind of nice. The Shield Bash, though, I probably would add it in at 0 cost. I'm gonna grab the Feint. This is a really nice card. Here. Either Blade Flurry or... But I will go for a Blade Flurry. It gets better if she uses a dash this turn, and this one gets better if she uses a dash this turn. I really hope that we get like a dash card for her later in the playthrough. Go for the Oracle now, and we will... You could transmute an ability. But there's so much stuff to upgrade still. I will upgrade an ability of my choosing. Again, there's just so much good stuff to go for. 4 CP and a pound sounds really good. Except, what if it's wasted? Then it's not good. There was the Coup de Grace. Now that we just gave her more draws, it kind of makes sense to get her better action economy. And this is not just one more action in her deck, effectively. It could be as much as 2 more, and that's really cool. So there. And we want to go to the towns, right? So this way. Sprite Incanter, Sprite Looter, and Twisted Druid. Alright. Start battle. How much money do we make off a fight? See, this is kind of interesting. We make a minimum of 30, 20, 50, and 70 gold in a fight. It costs 50 gold to upgrade a card in a shop. And which means it's better for us to go and take in another fight than go to the super elite. Because we can just buy that upgrade that we would have gotten by going to the super elite 1 turn earlier. So I think that's another way of looking at it. We can make a little bit more money by taking fights instead of rushing the super elite. Okay, so Feint. Yep, play that now. Interestingly enough, if you had 11 Feints in your deck and just one other card, every single action you play would be that one card. You could just feint 11 times until you get your... And we can go as low as 8 in a deck, so if we just need 7 feints in order to always play the same card every single turn. I think that works. Every single action, not just every single turn. Something that I might look into doing as a strategy if it ever comes up as an option. We are taking a lot of damage this turn. And we don't have a bolster card in our hand, of course, but we could try to draw one. We're definitely doing this. Of course we didn't draw a bolster card. We finally need it. Oh, could use it here. Good stuff. We're gonna attack command there. This is sucky. I don't want to use these. I just need to use the action. So I could just do a vicious strike and then end turn. But no, the 0 actions are great to just do because we can shuffle through our deck and get to them again then. I don't know how to think about that really. Let's just do it. Attack. That was one of our roughest turns in a long time. And this isn't even like an elite fight or anything, it's just a normal fight, but I think we drew poorly for this first round. And they all chose attacks, which is kind of rough. Now. Lunge. Sweeping strike. Akhan recruit. Barrel roll. Okay, hold on. Barrel roll over. We're doing the Vakai recruit here. We can barrel roll over here to do the Vipterian Command. Do it. And ooh. Yeah, I think we have too many minions. We need to take out a minion, just one. It might even be a Rotarian spawn. 2 actions for these. Feels like it's not really worth it when we have 0-cost minions that are almost as good, and a 2-cost minion that is better. He's burning, so Sacred Boulevard works out just fine for you right now. Lunge, and now comes the question, do I want to ultimate just to get the whirlwind doubled? I say yes. We should get the whirlwind upgraded, by the way. So am I not playing the Shotkeeper? I guess not. Also, if I was a game developer, I would do something to make sure that these little attacks that do no damage to minions either did something to minions or couldn't target minions, because it feels really weird that they're always like it feels like an exploit more than it feels like a good play to, and it may be both, but it does feel like an exploit to make them hit your minions for 0 effect, right? They could just add like lob to it, where it will always hit the back row. So all those little abilities should have lob, in my opinion. And we can fleet-foot it into pounds, because why not? What are we doing this turn? Why is this one regenerating? Huh. It has regenerate. Can I see the number? 2. 2 regenerate. Makai recruit. Very interesting. I definitely want to kill the underling, because that's the one killing my minion. Then, man, these are some rough turns for us. I was kind of afraid that it wouldn't really help. This is fine though. 18 damage here and 12 defense on you. So it would make sense, I suppose, to get Ragnarok over here. So let's add in Fleet-footed, then pound you. And I guess pound you again. And can we spend one action? Yes. For a Blade Storm with power. Adding on to the combo. And then Cheap Shot. For an 8 times combo breaker. I forgot that this was a splash effect, so look at that. That's kind of rough. Hurting all my stuff. Losing a minion over here. This one survives, that's great. What does it do? 7? Yeah, so promoting on top of this one here wouldn't save it. End turn. Faint. And what? I just realized, like I said before, if we do the whole thing with Feint where we keep drawing through the deck with the 0 cost, draw 1 card, if we could have like a dagger throw or another 0 cost card that does damage, then you can basically win the whole game in 1 turn by just shuffling through the deck and playing the 0 cost cards. I wonder if that would work. Anyway, savagery here would be good. Dagger throw 41 on you over here for health. I kind of want to get me lady in position to start hurting it. Good, and the pulverized. Let's play one of them. Savagery here for the healing. And the spawn, why not? One out of 3 dead, and next turn will be the other 2. Oh, that completely missed. Not sure what happened there. Interesting. So this gives us some money. Does this give us money? No, only when it does damage. You hit an ad, then oh. Huh. I guess that didn't count as a hit. Interesting. That did though. Good fight, good fight. Continue. Ability. The Chomp is great. Sweeping Strike, Murky Strike is great. Sweeping Strike upgraded. Maybe we take out a Reptarian Spawn. For Chomp. I like the Chomp because it helps us do CP. And it's, what, 9? 9 damage is not a lot, honestly. But he's got the cleaver, so he does 1 extra damage per hit. Yeah. Okay. With that, can't equip, of course, but take out a Vegetarian spawn and add in that new chomp. Town. Back in town. The boys are back in town. I probably want to upgrade. There's a lot of choices, many cards to upgrade. Can we do stuff that makes... We want better actions efficiency for Milady. That would be the fleet-footed. But then I'm committed to keeping it, which I'm still not sure I will. The whirlwind, though, does a lot of damage. Oh, it goes down in action cost. Sold. Now we can upgrade no more here. I'm not sold on the ram. Ghastly arrow. Any shield. Next town. Upgrade. I think I want to upgrade a barrel roll. A good thing to do. Let's check the artifacts here. We have enough for the druid staff slash with Jade Oracle buff or combo. Do we have the artifact spots for it? Not really. But we could move around so that we get it. Like giving the heavy girdle to Ragnarok and then giving it here for a whole kind of cleanse thing. I don't think it's worth 2 artifact slots to do that. Vanguard Helm. How often does allies cast on themselves? Or the heroes cast on themselves? And also, I think Milady could use it, but she doesn't have space, right? No. Well, the Thief's Pouch is going to go away at some point. You know what? We buy the Vanguard Helm, not for now, but for when she's going to drop the pouch. Upgrade. Another card. I mean, we're definitely keeping the pounces, right? So, upgrade one of those. And... oh, the Vegetarian Gigant. Okay. 4 out of 10 corruption. And we are already at the 30-minute mark. We are gonna keep questing a bit, so I will say that this was it for today, folks. I hope you all enjoy Arcanium. I know we go a little bit slow, but I want to do good. We haven't lost a heart yet in this playthrough, and I feel like this is my strongest playthrough yet. Also probably because of my game knowledge and experience with the game has increased, of course. So that's part of it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. See you tomorrow, and bye-bye.